Hey everybody, or as my husband would say, howdy. If you guys are new, then welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. This is Alpha Budgets. My name is Shelby. Today we are cash stuffing the fourth and final paycheck of October. So we are cash stuffing $1,902. So I was super excited. This was a little bit higher of a paycheck for us. Mike worked his butt off this week. He had some pretty late hours, so his paycheck was a little bit higher. I had some extra hours from before, so my paycheck was a little bit higher. I had gotten a raise, and I was hoping that was technically supposed to be on this paycheck, but it wasn't. So I'm hoping that they will backdate me the 2 weeks pay for the next paycheck, but I've done extra certifications and everything, so I got, I think it's like a $1.74 raise, which isn't a whole lot, but anything helps. We have our prop money here for our envelopes, and we have our money here. So let's go ahead, we'll get this counted. How's everyone's week been? I'm always very excited for the weekend anymore. I am still on light duty from work. So yeah, I'm still on light duty from work. I go back to the ortho on Monday, but I don't think she's going to release me back to full duty, at least for the next couple weeks. And then I don't really know what's going to happen. My feet are the size of cantaloupes. I can barely fit them into the sandals that I have. And then this past Monday, I was recently diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So I have been tracking that, and based off of my fasting and everything, which hasn't been super high, I do feel like they're probably going to put me on some insulin. So if any mamas out there have had gestational diabetes, if you have any words of encouragement, advice, anything to do, I did do some grocery shopping to get some foods that are more beneficial for me that I can eat, because I basically have to change the way that I'm eating and really watch the amount of carbs that I'm taking in, which after I saw the nutritionist is not a lot for me. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. As long as my little babe comes out healthy, that's really all that I care about. So let's go ahead. We will get this counted and do our little money fan. Little Munty fan. Go ahead, get this counted. It's, again, 1,902. One and two. Okay, so everything's here. I had to stop for 1 second because I put two 20s together. So, all right, the very first thing we're going to get into, as always, is basically getting the money out for our wallets. So today, that is $50 to Mike because I give him the cash and he handles like the investments and he handles the emergency fund. Because our emergency fund isn't just cash. He likes to do like gold and silver emergency fund as part of our emergency fund as well. So he handles all of that. So $50 for that, $50 for the emergency fund. And then I had to double check. So I give him $100 for gas, just because he did have to drive back and forth to Pittsburgh, and he might have to drive back and forth to Pittsburgh maybe sometime next week. So I want to make sure that he has plenty of money. He does have a truck. And then he gets his usual 140, which is 4 20s, 4 10s, and 4 5s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 20, 20, 40. So 140. And then before I forget, just because we did use his card for the cash rewards, I wanted to make sure. So he is getting $105, and then that pays off any back thing that we might owe. This is the remainder of our cleansing stream money. So I'm giving him 105. And we'll set that off to the side. And then for myself, I did give myself 80 just because I do have to drive a little farther this week to my appointment. My ortho appointment is 45 to 50 minutes away from my house. And then if I am going to be off, I have to drive to our headquarters office, which is also in the same town as my doctor's appointment. And so that's about another hour. So even though I'm mostly working from home, it does take quite a chunk of gas, and because my car takes premium, it's a little more costly. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, and then we did 20 for ties this week. So this will go into my wallet, and I'm going to set this off to the side, and we can stuff the wallet later. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our bills binder. I get bills out of the way first because it's my least favorite to stuff. It also gets the most amount of money. I'm sorry, my hands are so dry. I apologize. So, my skin's so dry. I'm drinking more water than I ever have in my whole entire life because I'm pregnant and I'm always thirsty. And I swear that my skin is more dry than it's ever been. Mortgage is getting 100, so it has 1, 2, 3, and 4. This pregnancy has not been easy on me. Utilities is getting 50. So utilities has 51, 50, 70, 90, 51, 50, 70, 90, 2, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 231, and some of this will be coming out because our gas bill is due. Next, I think it's due on the 30th. So we've actually paid 2 gas bills technically in October, but, and so these 3 fingers have gone numb. I didn't know carpal tunnel syndrome was like a thing in pregnancy, but apparently it is. So like my hand goes numb and like it swells up every morning, and I can't like make a fist, and like my fingers go numb. Wi-Fi got 15, so it has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So it's a crazy feeling. Phone bill is getting 55. My goodness. And phone bill has 51, 52, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 220 in phone bill. Which reminds me, I still have yet to cancel the extra stuff from when we had to get Mike a new phone. Car insurance is getting 35. So car insurance has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 175 in car insurance already, which I feel like is sitting pretty good. We just paid our 6 months, so that's saving up for the next 6 months. Car payment is getting 275, 50, 75, and these are for mine and Mike's car, which I can't wait till we finish paying it off because it's the bane of my existence. I lied. It's going to 277. I stuff the same amount every week. You would think I would know this by now. Pregnancy brain's a real thing. Everything hurts. My back's starting to hurt. My feet are swollen. They would never go down. Mike's such a trooper. He literally will rub the tops of my feet to help with the swelling. It only helps for brief moments, but it still helps. Car payment has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 900, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1,108 into car payment. Subscriptions is getting 40. I don't know if there's anything to help. Next appointment's not until the 6th. I was having like really weird pains. Like it didn't feel like normal, like ground ligament pain. It was like stopped me in my tracks pain, and it lasted for a while, and then it would go away, and then it came back, and then it would go away, and then it would come back. So we went and got checked out because I was super nervous about it. But apparently it's was just round ligament pain. They didn't say I was having a contraction. So I'm not far enough along yet to I'd like this baby to bake a little longer before he comes. So I was happy that it wasn't anything serious. I do feel a little silly that we had to go that we went and got checked out, but I guess I'd rather be safe than sorry. Subscriptions got 40, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 60. Gym is not getting stuffed just because with my ankle I have not been able to go, and I paid for my 10 gym sessions already, which should take me, if I can go back, it should take me till the baby comes. Pet insurance got 10, and it has 10, 20, 30, and 40. So it should take me till the baby comes. My fingers are also really swollen. I can't even wear my ring anymore. Trash is getting 15. Our next installment is not until December of 100, and then we have our big bill for February. It's like 200 and some. Trash is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, and 15. So 115 in trash. And then life insurance is getting its usual 75. And this should make it 300. And that has 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. 300. I can't count. 300. That's it for our bills. So it's actually, because it's the end of the month, this will get unstuffed. I have yet to do a bill unstuffing on camera. I don't think really anybody would be super interested because it's literally the same amount of bills getting unstuffed. And I don't really do that much condensing because I feel like we don't really have a whole lot. But if you guys are interested, I would be more than happy to film that. And we're going to go ahead and go into our cash envelopes. Groceries is getting $150. We are going to Aldi's right after this, so that will be spent. Household is getting 20, and it has 20, so it has 40 now. Oh my goodness. Frisco is getting 40. Try to stock his envelope back up here, and he has 20, 40, and 60. The kidders that are actually being behaved and sleeping right now are getting a 20. So they have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. So they have $95. Nails is getting actually 40 this week. So we had a little bit of extra monies. So this is getting 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 35. So we have 135. And I am set to get my nails done again right before my baby shower, which is in 2 weeks. So hair is getting its usual 40. And we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. And this is just for Mike and I. So I like to keep lots of money in here because he gets his hair cut and done a lot faster than I do. But I also have some different colors in my hair. I think last time I was getting just blue. And then last time I did blue, pink, and purple. So cost a little bit extra, but not as expensive as when I had extensions and everything. So saving some money there. And then miscellaneous is getting 60 for our weekly cleaning. That'll go in there. And that is it for our cash envelopes. And last but not least is into our sinking funds. Okay. Sorry, I made a mistake. I looked at it and I like thought that I did. Okay, so I put those back. This is getting a 50 and a 10. I couldn't remember if I did 50 and a 10 or if I did 320s, but I did this one a 50 and a 10. Okay, so now that we fix that, our denomination should be right now. Investments, we already took out the money for Mike, so we're doing the prop 50, and I love this sticker. It's so stinking cute. It was a sticker that was sent to me when I first started nursing, and I was in the surgical trauma ICU, and they sent, I think it was like right after I passed my boards or right before I passed boards, one of the clinicians sent a card and put these actually 2 stickers on it. It was do not give up and rooting for you. So so that goes into investments. We have 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 350. So 2,350 is what we've put into investments. Medical, now medical is getting 60, and this is the 320s. So medical is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So 240. And medical will be getting a little bit more just because I do have to have some stuff done at the dentist. We're doing a deep clean with my gums being so sensitive since being pregnant and everything. It's caused a little bit more buildup, so they just want to get in there and make sure that I'm getting everything clean, but that's not supposed to happen until after the baby's born. So I do have time to save for that, but it's probably going to be, I have to do 2 separate sessions, but I think total it's like $500 some. So it pays to clean your teeth, I guess, or have like nice teeth. Christmas is getting 10, and Christmas has 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 170. Christmas will also be needing some more TLC here, and I think now that all the weddings and everything are done, we'll start filtering more money into that. Birthdays is getting 10. And birthdays has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, and 15. 115. Beauty is getting 30. So beauty has 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So 160 in beauty. Gifts is getting $20. We're going to stock this one back up. It has 20, 40, 60, 80. I might stop at like 150, 200, I'm not sure. The Beebs, he's getting 100 today. Actually, one of our friends is coming over and helping us move. We're working a lot on rearranging all of our stuff to get everything cleared out from the nursery and then get the dresser assembled. I've not bought the crib yet. The crib is actually on my registry. Not that I'm expecting anyone to buy our crib or anything, but they do the completion discount on the registry. So I figured that way we could at least get some sort of discount on it, and I can buy that after, I get the completion discount after the 7th. So, or starting on the 7th, one of the 2. So I'm going to buy that probably within like the next week or 2. So we have that. And then the last thing that we really need to do is buy like a chair, a glider, whatever we decide on. The room's not very big. Our house is not that massive. It is 2 floors, but it's an older style home, so it's not very, very large. But it has, we have enough room for like a chair or a glider or something in there. I wanted to buy him a bookshelf, but I gave up on the bookshelf. I figured if worse comes to worse, we could buy some like shelving for books, because I am a big reader myself and I would love to, you know, read to my son. So baby, he has 500 in the bank. 500 in the bank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,050. And I actually have to check because he does not have 500 in the bank anymore. I used some of that to, I checked to see how much he has because we used some of that to buy his dresser. Treat Yourself is getting 40. But that's okay because that's what the money's for. And I had to keep telling myself to stop buying him things because we still have my shower coming up. And I don't know if it's for his baby fever. I don't know. But I just want to buy him everything. But treat yourself at 20, 40, 60, 80. Vacation's getting skipped. Emergency fund is getting our 50 here. So we have 2,150 in emergency fund. And last but not least, car maintenance should get the remainder 45 here. And this will go to Mike's truck. He needs an oil change and his inspection is due. So we have 50, 70, these are sticking together. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 245. So that is all for our sinking funds. And last but not least, let's go ahead, pull this out here. We'll do our coins. So Mike had a couple receipts. It was our anniversary on Monday, so we went to Red Lobster because I really love Red Lobster. Mike is not the biggest fan. But we had a gift card that his cousin had got us from when Mike's mom passed away. So in total, it really only ended up costing us $30. So that was really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty nice. So these receipts will go into our Fetch rewards, and I have one receipt here, so that will also go over into Fetch. And then I do have some ones. Plop the change. I did not spend a lot of money because I've been working from home. I think what that's from is from the wedding that we went to. This is pretty much almost that. Most of my change and ones have come from. I know we did stop and got a snack on the way down because we were both really hungry. We didn't get anything big because we knew we were going to be eating later, but it had been, I want to say, I don't think we ate breakfast, but it was probably like 12, 1 o'clock, so we were both a little hungry. So we just stopped at a rest stop real quick and got something small to eat. And then on the way home, before we left the hotel, we had stopped, or not, we ate at the hotel. We ate the breakfast at the hotel, which was a buffet, but it was like $15. So it was kind of a little crazy, but. And then our ones, see how much we are adding. That was probably one of the worst nights of sleep that him and I have ever gotten in our lives. It was really hot. Part of it was like being renovated. So like some of the rooms were upgraded, some weren't. We didn't have any access to any air. I like was immediately stuffy as soon as I like walked in. I think I might have slept like an hour and a half that day. And I kept falling asleep in the car. I tried to stay awake for him. I like kept like nodding off, and then when we came home, I took like a 2-hour nap. So it was the hotel we stayed at in New York was definitely more questionable, but at least the air conditioner worked. But this one was not the greatest either. So in ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 ones. We'll plop that in there. I don't know if we're just gonna empty this at the end of the year and just start fresh again, and put this just towards the baby or something. I don't know. I like sometimes starting fresh. I'm really excited because I have new setup for the beginning of next year. My current envelopes are from Katie at the Fancy Dollar. So if you like them, you go check her out. I think she sells on Instagram. But I have used her envelopes for a while now, and they have been used very hard. So they're starting to kind of fall apart. They're very good quality. I'm pretty sure I've used them for, if not a year, almost a year. And I'm in and out of them multiple times, like throughout the week, especially like our light green envelopes. So if you like those, go check her out. I know she has a bunch of more designs and everything now. These were kind of like more towards the beginning when she was first getting started. And then I did buy new binders, and I have bought some new envelopes. So I'm really, really excited to show you guys those. And it's taken every bit of willpower that I have to not use them yet. I keep staring at them. I'm like one of those things, like with a new toy, like I want to play with it. So like with new envelopes, like I want to use them. But I do have everything that I used is from either the Fancy Dollar. I have stuff from Intentional Living. I have Lily Budgets. I did recently buy something from A Little of It All. I try to support as many cash budgeters as I can. So if you have an Etsy shop, please let me know in the comment box, either whether it's an Etsy shop or you have something private on Instagram or whatever, because I do try to buy something. It might not always be a lot, but I do try to support as much as I possibly can. With that being said, I know your time is valuable, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week. I will see you in the next one. Bye.